Hi everyone. As you can see, I'm not in my usual setup. Actually, I'm traveling. I'm doing a 2-day training on emerging threats and countermeasures. But I wouldn't let this pass by and not give you some good content, some good advice. And today I want to talk about is exactly identifying critical systems in the organization and how the NIST cybersecurity framework, and specifically the govern function that is brand new, how can assist you in making that happen. Now, having said that, the govern function doesn't have a sort of an identify mechanism in itself to help you. However, it can give you great guidance. And a few of them here that I want to touch base with you is that one of the characteristics of governance is providing and having a risk assessment in your organization. That having that methodology and doing the risk assessment, that's where you start using the identifying the systems. Second is their risk management strategy. You need to have that regardless, and that is sort of part of your methodology as well. Identifying what the critical systems are and what you're planning to do with them, in what order you're going to assess them, and so far. So having that strategy in place, identifying what is critical in your organization is the first step. You need to understand what have impact to your business vision and stakeholders, and that is right on the definition of govern. Making sure that you identify the systems that has impact on your organization's vision. Second, have impact on your stakeholders. And think about it, it would be not even a second, right? It would be impact to both. If you have an impact to the revenue, your organization have impact to you and your customers and your shareholders as well. And now having that, and then how you proceed from there. Doing your risk assessment, having your strategy. You make sure that you align the business goal, and that is, some of that you have done with your strategy. If you haven't done so, that's a good exercise to do it and update that document. Inventory the systems that you do in your risk assessment, because you already identified them and they have an impact to the vision, the mission of your organization, that definitely a direct impact to your stakeholders. Inventory them, making sure that and do the triangulation. I know I mentioned this in a previous post. Do sort of a triangulation on that. Don't trust that unique source. You identify you have CMDB database and you put 100% confidence on that database, but you don't know if that database actually is accurate. So do a triangulation. Do that one. Do some scanning and review documentation. And that triangulation of those 3 data points provides you a better way to identify those systems. The third is do a business impact analysis, or probably you already have one. Consult the group that performs the business impact analysis and do a check. Are those systems there? Make sure they are. And lastly, perform your risk assessment and use all scanning, use penetration tests if you need to, and everything else to perform, see if your systems are correct. So, in conclusion here is that yes, the government provide the guidance and methodology for you to identify those critical systems in your organization.